going on, guys? August 10th, 2023. It's Thursday. So we got into one of a homeowner's worst nightmares. You know, yep, when the ceiling caves in due to a leak. So this one backed up. For whatever reason, the condensate overflow switch did not shut the system off. The pan overflowed and the ceiling caved in. So take a look. Yikes. Man. All right, and this is the other side. So, drain pan is obviously got some water in it. Let's take a look here.
And it has not dripped anymore since I turned it off.
Okay. It's a little slimy, but we're gonna take a look. All right. Well, obviously I have to get to the bottom of why this happened, because we have a cutoff switch that isn't exactly level. We do have, yeah, we got some buildup in the pan or in the condensate. Yeah, it's pretty slimy. We'll have to figure out where this condensate line terminates at. Looks like it goes this way and then probably goes outside. All right, so we're gonna get some stuff and we're gonna test this drain. This feels a little slimy. I don't know why that's slimy. Unless a drain pan treatment was used. All right, let's get into it. I just poured water in here. Didn't really carry it away, kind of just leaked out. Yeah, you can see it backing up here. All right, I walked around the perimeter of the house. I didn't see where it came out at. This is certainly the drain line here. To see where it terminates at, we need to confirm that. But we're gonna go ahead and blow it out. Yeah, that water's sitting right in there, so it's clogged in this trap. We're gonna use the cannon where we have a clean out tee here. The cannon gets in there nicely, so we're gonna, yeah, that's pretty slimy. And shove that in there as far as we can get it, which is about right there. We need to change our it popped off right there. So it popped off right here when we went to try to blow it out. Hold those two together when I try this. It might be clogged pretty thick. Let's try it again. All right. It felt like it went through. To clear out this little bit too, but we can do that with the drain sucker. All right, it seems like every time we pour water in here, it starts to drip out the bottom here. I'm afraid we might have a cracked drain pan. We're gonna have to investigate it and take a look, because I got this good and clear now. So let's take a look. All right, well, I got the drain cleared out, but I fear I might have a crack in my drain pan. Let's see if I can show you guys this. No, it's not coming up. I need to take more of this apart to look. Because every time I put water in there, it seems to leak. Okay. Here it comes again. Just a normal amount of water. Pretty sure my drain pan's cracked. I'm gonna cut this off so I can get this off, pull this back so I can look in there a little better. Well, I thought I blew it out good, but apparently not. This was in my male adapter, and as soon as I started taking that off, it started draining. That's pretty gross. Shine some light on it. Let's look in here. It's pretty clear now. I still want to open it up and inspect that drain pan. Thought that was a crack right there, and I think it is. It might have been the seam of the pan, but it sure feels like a freaking crack. Because it looks like the little stand where the screw is there, the little bracket to mount the coil, looks like that has a crack too. And it just continues down into the pan. Maybe not. If it is cracked, it's not cracked all the way through. I think that's just the seam of the pan. Yeah, I thought that was a crack right there, but it's not. It's just the seam. All right, we got a new trap installed here, a new clean out tee, all that. I'll let that dry, and we'll test the drain again. If it keeps on leaking out the sides and everything, I'm just gonna have to get him a pan for it. It must have a crack, I just can't see it. Sometimes cracks are hard to see in pans, but I investigated the whole thing. It's got new everything on it, new male adapter, new tee, new trap. So when I go to test it again, if it's still leaking out the sides, we must have a crack somewhere. All right, we're pretty much, I replaced the overflow switch just as a precaution. It seemed to be working, but you never know. For some reason, it allowed this system to overflow. Got everything back together. I'm gonna start testing it with water again. If it drips out again, we know we got a crack in the drain pan. All right, I just dumped a bunch of water in there. It doesn't seem to be leaking anymore. So it looks like we got this one, the Cleanup guys have just got here. They're gonna start cleaning up and cutting the bad drywall out. We're just gonna test it a little more. Try not to overwhelm the pan. We'll vacuum up a little more, but then we should be good.
Make sure this carpet doesn't get. I mean, it did a little bit. This carpet looks like it's in pretty.
Yep, I think we're good. We're gonna turn this back on here in a couple minutes and let her eat. All right, she's back running now. We'll keep an eye on it for a few more minutes. Make sure it's not gonna leak. I honestly think we're good. It's gonna take a while for this thing to dry back out, if it ever dries out at all. You guys know how that goes. The insulation inside these units, once they get wet, I mean, it's hard for them to dry back up, that's for sure. Quite a mess. Quite a mess. All right, guys, we got it dried up best we could. Got most of that water out of there, and got the thing draining again. So, yeah, just a weird situation why that condensate overflow switch did not turn the system off, because when I lifted the switch up, it cut it off. And the homeowner had already taken some water out of the pan, so it had already dropped down below the level where the switch wasn't cutting off. But when I tested the switch, it was opening. Don't know what happened. Maybe the switch got hung up, but they got a new switch on there anyway. I situated it in such a way so if only an inch of water comes in that pan, it'll shut the system down. But yeah, they had a cleanup crew, a remediation crew in there. They were starting right when we were finishing, so hopefully they get her back to normal. But yeah, it sucks, man. Homeowner's worst nightmare, or one of them. You know, it sucks, but I got them straightened out, and hopefully they will sign up for the service contract I sent them to try to prevent this from happening again. But all right, guys, it's going to be it for this one. If you haven't done so already, give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I try to post on a daily basis, or at least 4 videos a week. Check down in the description. I got some nice products down there. I try to post the things that I use in the video down there, plus a couple things that I usually use on a daily basis. I'll post that down in the description. So, all right, guys, I'll catch you on the next one.